And I'm muted. Hello, everybody. How we doing? Nice to see you. To see you nice. I hope you are well today. I know I did actually adjust a little bit yesterday, so I'm going to adjust again. Hopefully that is about where it needs to be, because I was capping into the yellow a little bit too much yesterday, but that should be alright. So hopefully everything is good. Alright. Good. Glad it wasn't worse. Yeah, man. Like, I got the phone call. Like, obviously I was in the middle of a match with Zombie. I was literally finishing off that Hive Tyrant. And my missus was ringing me. I was like, you know me. She doesn't ring me through the day, so I'm like, shit, I physically can't stop right now. We fail. And then, like, was going to ring her back as, I was ringing her as Pingu came in, who is her best friend, my mate Thick 150's partner, and our friends. She literally came into the stream, was like, pick up your phone, it's an emergency. I was like, fuck. So, like, you know, yeah, she's like, yeah, she's had a trampolining accident and they think she's broken her leg or her ankle. You need to take her to the hospital. So that's why I short moved last week. But yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But these things happen, right? I'm alright, pulled an all-nighter, so tired as hell, but otherwise good. Ooh, why'd you pull an all-nighter, Suv? No, luckily, Beaver, we went through UCT, like urgent care treatment. And like normally in our hospital where I am, the minimum wait time is 6 hours. Luckily, I was in and out, back home, eating dinner in 2.5 hours. So I'll tell you that. Yo, Gene Bean, how we doing? And why is it every time, right? This dog, I swear, waits for me, because she's been fine, and as soon as I sit down and start stream, she's now looking at me like I want to go outside. Give me a second, people. I'll be right back. What a way to start stream. I should just put her out. Doggo, you are a pain in my backside, you know that. Oh, well, today's going good already, right? Get rid of that valve, actually. That's right in the way. I'll sort that out later. Start stream. Doggo wants muted. Dog wants to go out. What else? What else? Come on, one more. She's a woman, of course. ADX. Yeah, this... I'm going to need to get a new chair soon. This one is literally falling apart, look. I can get bits of it. That's how bad it is. It's a shame. Like, it's got cracks all up the side of it. Like, the top's fine, but the bottom, I'm not even going to show you. Like, it's annoying, but I can't afford £500 for a fucking fabric one from, what's it, Secret Labs or whatever it is. Just ain't worth it for me, right? Like, I'll deal with this. But how is everybody else doing today? Jane, have you been to bed, or are you just waking up? Like, you crazy. It's 10:30 here, which means it's like, it's not even, you've not even been to bed, haven't you? Don't show your bottom on stream. Wow. You don't want to see my tush. Wow, Suv. I took a nap? How long was your nap? And anyway, I just showed the chair, Suv. I don't know what you're going on about. You just need to got sponsored by them. Easy peasy. Well, that's the problem, right? I just got to get sponsored. I mean, we talked about this fucking ages ago, right? About trying to get a couple of little ones and that, but I never really looked into it. Like, you know what I mean? There's a few things that I'd like to, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know if it would actually be beneficial these days. I don't know anymore. Like, I'm in a really, really weird place with stuff like that. Like, I'll be honest, the way my meds are, like, I'm really starting to have to think about what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? My tablets are making my head think about the future. Sorry, people. So, Mrs. has come down with a cold, so I might be coming down with it as well, which is typical. Just got everything back to sorted, right? So hopefully we won't end up with any more downtime, because I said we're back to it properly. So, yeah, what are we doing today, you ask? Well, we're going to play some Space Marine 2. We're going to play some PvP, some operations. We're going to do a little bit of this and that. At the moment, I just want to play this. I like it. I want to keep on playing it. I want to get my money's worth out of it. You know, I mean, at the moment, what I've got, let's see what we've got on it so far. 65 hours so far before today, so that's not too bad. It is what it is, but I want to play it a bit more anyway. I like it. So we're going to be playing some Space Marine. No planned multiplayer unless people come in and they want to play some multiplayer. If Big Zombie Monkey turns up later, if Red Eye Gaming, who joined us yesterday, comes in, like, if we get a couple of people, more than happy to play some multiplayer operations or PvP. And anybody else that might have the game that's thinking about doing some of the multiplayer stuff, more than welcome. Always nice to have a full squad of 3. Number 1, communication is key. Number 2, communication is key. Number 3, communication is key. Like, it's not even that. Just having somebody from the community or somebody that we know, you know what I mean? Like, good people. Good people. Red was great yesterday. Like, literally only just followed me yesterday. Was like, oh, can I join and do some stuff with you? And he was all right. He was a good lad. I actually watched him stream last night as well. So, playing other stuff. I said no to playing Space Marine because the kids were all still up. So, it's a bit of a, like, you know. But no, he's a good old lad. Seemed all right. So, if he comes in again, hell yeah. Thinking is my nemesis and 3 to 4 hours. That's not bad, Gene. I mean, if that's a nap, that's what I get every day. So, brother host, just a flying visit whilst I'm at work. Time to spread the light of the glorious God Emperor to the heretics. The Emperor protects. Welcome on in, Rusco. Wagwan, brah. It's been a long time, my friend. I have been lurking, though, when I can, watching you play the old Space Marine. Lamb told me yesterday that you're playing it on the fucking vengeance difficulty or something. Like, you're playing it on the hard difficulty to begin with. You're a savage, my friend. Because hard mode, even medium mode, is absolutely mental. So GG's, man. But welcome in, man. It's good to see you. I hope you are doing well. If it is only flying and you have got to go because obviously you're at work, I appreciate it, man. Have a great day at work, and I do hope to catch up with you soon, man. That extension of playing as well, by the way, Rusco. One sec, I've just fucked my mat up. If you get into operations or... One sec. The fuck has gone on here? If you get into operations or PvP, give me a message, man. I'm more than happy to play. If you're looking for a third while you're playing the story mode, I've completed the story mode, but if you're looking for an extra, like, I've got no problem coming in and trying to play with you if you want it. If you don't want to with the story mode, again, absolutely fine, right? But yeah, hit me up, man. Hit me up. It'd be great to play some games again. I got stopped again. My little one has been addicted to Satisfactory since the main release. I will play soon. Nice. Same for you, Beaver. Like, you want to play some games, man, let me know. Because this multiplayer, like, is great. I love it. Been playing it a lot with Molly in the evenings, like, until, like, 3 o'clock in the morning. So Molly plays PvP predominantly. Played with Peter Ponders and Molly last night for a couple of games, which is wonderful. I ain't played a game with Mr. Ponders for a long time. So, yeah, it's all good. What is it with animals in this house? Now the cat wants to go out. Give me a second, people. For fuck's sake. At this point, I might as well just become like a pet. I don't know what they call it. Do you hear that? A pet crash or something. Give me a second. Bloody hell, animals, you're worse than the kids. Come on, out you go. What is going on today? I'm really messed. Oh my god, my hair. Oh. What the fuck is going on? There we go. What? Hang on. Ah. There we go. I've really messed my mat up. I don't know what's going on today. Today is going wonderful. Oh my days. I'm gonna have to sort that out later. Sure thing, bro. Yeah, do it, man. Like I say, if you want to play, right? Like, don't. If you don't, you don't. I understand. But I'm always available. I love Warhammer. You know that, right? You're the man that realised that I literally go off on tangents when you start talking about Warhammer. So I need too much. I need sleep too much. I can't stay up late, but I'll sleep for 8 hours or be cranky. Otherwise, yeah, I'd get like 3 to 4 hours every single day. That's why my mouth's full of ulcers, man, all the time. Like, it hurts. Like, don't know if you see it. This side is a little bit swollen. I've got ulcers everywhere. Like, it's horrible. Not that you need to know that, but we're going to play some PvP. So let's jump across the next screen, and I'm going to start with PvP today, and then we'll jump into some more operations after. See you on the other side. All right, let's get it on. Here we go. Let's put that on. Let us make sure that game volumes are good. We'll put that up a little bit for myself. All right, but here is my, if you're still here, Rusko, here's my multiplayer character, the Bulwark. This is, as you can tell, a Death Wing Bulwark, so Primaris Marine. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I can't wait till they bring the Dark Angel stuff out. They better give me Consecrator. They need to give me a Consecrator. Let's have a look what we get then. Let's see if our multiplayer matchmaking is working today. Few server stability issues, I think, within the game for it, but we'll see what happens. But what is everybody's plans today, hey? Apart from sitting here watching this dreary Englishman, what's everybody up to? And this is where we end up not getting the game. Great. Not seen PvP yet. TDM or all versus all, or objectives. All three, man. So you got Seize Ground, which is points like A, B, and D in this game. You have Capture Ground, Capture Control, Capture something. Hang on. It's not. So we got Seize Ground, which is A, B, D. Capture and Control, which is point, capture for a time limit, move to a new area, capture, time limit, and it keeps moving. There's the bug. And then Team Deathmatch. So there are some connection issues with this game in the multiplayer, which is annoying, right? Right, let's try again, shall we? This is the only thing. The PvP is really weird in this. That's the first time, though, I've ever got it straight away on myself. Brother, how goes the battle? Papa Pave, how we doing? The battle goes well, apart from connection issues when you're trying to get a game. It's fun. To be fair, I think I've just realised what I need to do anyway, because I play operations with people, so I keep on forgetting to do it. And it loaded me into operations that time, which is weird. Let's try one more time. But welcome in, Papa Pave. How we doing? Nice to see you nice. I hope you are well today. There we go. We're in. Alright, Brother Alfarius. Ooh. Work, but the others are in, so I should be around more. Nice. Raven, how we doing? What's the best way to engage with Warhammer lore? Game or books? If you don't want to spend thousands and thousands of pounds, just read the books. Although you could spend thousands and thousands of pounds on the books as well. But no, seriously, seriously, if you want to learn, if you really want to know the lore of 40k or even Sigmar or the Old World, read the books. The Black Library has a plethora of books. Plethora. I can't fucking think of the word. They hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. I mean, just looking at my bookcase now, all my Horus Heresy stuff that's there is like 40 odd books there, and that's only about half the series. There is a lot. They're good though. They got some good writers. The biggest trouble I have as somebody with dyslexia is because they use a lot of their own like words with things like mechanicum, Sagittarium, like all those kind of weird like old. I sometimes struggle to read them, but that's me. But no, if you want to get in deep with the lore, seriously, like just read some books, man. Watch some videos. YouTube, there's a couple of people on YouTube that are really good about the lore. I forgot one of the guys' names. Shit, what's his name? It's gonna bug me. Let me find out. There is a guy on Twitch that is actually really good. I don't normally give other content creators like that on YouTube a good shout out, but let me find his name. It's not him. It's not him. It's not him. Shit. The Imperial Fist dude. What's his name? So there's a guy who goes by like Captain or something like that, but he's I don't think, unless he's changed his name, he could have changed his name actually. I'm not sure. I can't find it. So I don't know what's going on with the matchmaking. As you can see, it's being dodgy again. So that's good. Oh, this is going to be fun if this is the way that this is going to go. The Emperor protects, brother. I am well. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Oh my days. That's a big heavy squad. There we go, mate. Nick Cage has got... What's going on? Like, it's dumping people out. That's well weird. All of the books will be available as PDFs on archive.org. Just need to know the titles. Yeah, Latinish ones. Yeah. Yeah, because they speak Low Gothic, which is it's weird, but they kind of go from Old Latin and use Latin loosely. For stuff which is quite entertaining. I need a sleep, Lurkin. Lull me to sleep with a Warhammer talk, mate. Have a lovely one. No worries, Soothe. I'm gonna lull you to sleep with the squishing of either heretics or loyalist heads, depending on which side I am. How about that? So, this is capture and control, so this is moving points. This is the one that I actually don't like. the most. I prefer the other two, if I'm honest. This one's alright, but because I play a slow-moving class, it just a bit, you know. But we can still make it work. We can still make it work. I will have to turn my game up a little bit for me, though. You'll have to let me know levels, because I've been messing around with them a little bit over the last couple of days. So... we'll turn that down and turn that up for me, at least. So it's all good for me. But, yeah, there's no... got the music turned down in the game, obviously. But everything else, if there's any issues, let me know. And time to watch Unknown die. Over and over again.
Order to the chapter, brothers.
So I hope you are prepared. So we... whoa, this dude... hey, dude! You've nicked... hang on. Is he white or bone? He's nicked my...
The tide of battle
Pedro.
has turned in our
Is it
favor.
Pedro? Piero. I gotta check his...
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Ah! Oh well. I have noticed one thing, like, especially with men I'm shooting the plasma. That like, you see me shoot him like 2 or 3 times there, right? He didn't take no damage. So last night I noticed it when I was playing with Molly. I was attacking one guy and I was shooting him constantly. And like I shot him like 3, 4, 5 times and nothing happened. He killed me, and then after he killed me, he died from one of my shots, which was well weird.
Our banner awaits unfurling. Bask in the Emperor's glory.
Our allies are halfway done. The arch enemy has defiled the objective. This is Imperial territory.
Aw, dude's nicked my kill, man. Whoa.
The objective. The arch enemy has defiled
ready
the
to deploy.
objective.
Throwing anti-armor grenade. Our glorious battle strengthens our
Glory is within our grasp.
Let this tragedy spur our battle.
Dude's nicking my kills every time. I'll take yours then.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Damn,
This is
man.
Imperial territory.
Oh. Wow,
This is
gonna do nothing there.
Imperial
Double
territory.
teamed. Ow. Oh.
Banner awaits unfurling.
Wait for the old respawn. But yeah, it's pretty gnarly, Beaver.
We conquer all.
Like, you'd think because you're a space marine, right? You got all this ceramic, like ceramite armor and stuff on,
Traitors
that
attack
you'd be
our terrain.
quite like tough, but
Banner, ready to
it's
deploy.
squishy as hell.
This world exacts heavy toll.
This is Imperial territory.
Crack grenade in play.
This is Imperial territory. arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Throwing shock grenade.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective. This is Imperial territory.
Our banner awaits unfurling.
Is an English accent required to become a Space Marine? Nah. No. Oh, that was an absolute steamroll. That was pretty rough for them. Oops. But I kept on getting my kills nicked off me, man. That's annoying. Yeah, that was a bit of a horrible game for them. Trust me, I have games like that as well. It happens. The matchmaking needs work. Especially, like, I don't know how they need to do it on this one, to be fair, though. Because level dictates what weapons you have unlocked. It doesn't dictate, like, you can't level them up in the PvP mode. You can level up weapons in the PvE mode, though. But you can't in the PvP. But the higher level you are, the more weapons you have access to. But also the level doesn't really dictate anything. Your level doesn't do anything. So I don't know how they need to do the matchmaking, because like level, like yeah, you played it a lot, you could be really good because you know how the game works and you've got everything open. But I've seen level 1s also do better than level 25s, right? And that means they've got like the first weapon and everything. So, but the matchmaking's a little bit, I don't know, I'm not sure of it yet. No dying here, lol, trying not to, Gene Bean. Yo, Bioshocked, how we doing, my man? Nice to see you nice, I hope you will. I need to hear a Space Marine with a Scottish or Irish accent now. Oh, there's one in it. There's one in the game, it's in the story mode.
Bring honor to the chapter, brothers.
And we're on capture again, yeah. The other thing I have noticed as well with the PvP, once it drops you into a game mode, like on the random, when it drops you into a game mode, that's kind of what you get locked into.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
I saw him as I run by and
Avenge our fallen king. For the Imperium of man.
this is Imperial territory.
Crack grenade in.
yep, you keep on hitting me because the shield does nothing when you're attacking. But how we doing, Bio? Nice to see you nice, man.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Where shall I plant this flag?
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Our glorious battle strengthens our
This is Imperial territory.
Woo! This is just one of the multiplayer modes, right? Yeah, so this is the PvP multiplayer mode.
Objective locus
equipment
updated.
found.
Iron Halo online.
Prime.
Busy, how's life here? Yeah, good, man. Life is not too bad, thank you, my friend. We are doing alright. Living the dream. Space
The
Marine
traitors attack
slaying.
our terrain.
Honor our chapter's cunning.
This is Imperial territory. The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
I am here.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Frag grenade unleashed. Our banner awaits unfurling. Bask in the emperor.
Yo, Scala, how we doing? Nice to see you nice. Hope you are well today.
This is Imperial territory.
Oh man, every time. People nicking my kills again. I don't like it. I want my kills.
Objective locus updated.
Resources acquired.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Banner ready to deploy.
Our allies are halfway done.
This world exacts a heavy toll. Frag grenade out.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Deploying anti-armor.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Amplify our banner.
This is Imperial territory.
Ah, I got caught. Yeah, I love the PvP, to be fair, Scala. It's chaos, right? It is absolute chaos, but I like it. It's fun. It's fast-paced, moving, and again, I was saying this earlier, like, you'd think because you're like a massive space marine, right, it would be like sponges, but it is not spongy at all.
Glory is within our grasp.
Tossing crack grenade.
Objective locus updated.
Line engaged.
The traitors attack our terrain. The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Both behind me.
Traitors attack our terrain.
The shield's good when you're looking at someone, right?
Restore combat readiness.
But when you're not looking at someone and there's somebody behind you, then it's unfortunate that you get shot.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Armor annihilated.
The traitors attack our terrain.
Let this tragedy spur our battle. Engaging elite countermeasures. Our glorious banner strengthens our.
This is Imperial territory.
So the game all that you expected, wanted, are there some disappointments? Yes, there is some disappointment. It's way too short. But I'm not disappointed I brought it, right? Like, I like it. There's a season pass. There's four season pass things already. And there is going to be new game modes, new classes, new stuff, you know what I mean? The difficulty, admittedly, if you play this on a harder difficulty, it's not going to be as short because it can get really crazy. But yeah, like, I would say it's unfortunately short. 3 streams through the day with Big Zombie Monkey, and it was completed. So we completed it in 3 days streaming. And that's obviously with a little bit of downtime, a few connection issues, stuff like that. But you've got the PvE mode operations, which you can do afterwards. You've got the PvP, but the PvE, you've got to level up. So you can level up your weapons through like you can kind of go artificer, relic, weaponry. So 3 different stages, but you need to get relics from the missions you do. But you can only get certain relics from certain difficulties. So if you want like the artificer, which is gold, no, if you want the relics, which are gold weaponry, you need to go into the hardest difficulty, and that's where the struggle is, because without a good cohesive team of 3 that actually know what they're doing, you are never completing them. Like, they're hard, man. Even the, like, I'll be honest, I didn't realize we were actually on the easiest mode, and it was difficult. So the game puts you in the easiest mode to begin with. And even me and Zombie were going down. Like, it's not a hack and slash. There is very much it's hack and slash more in the PvP, right? But the game is, like, the combat, there is a bit of tactical to it. So it's not like PvE is completely dead. No, not at all. And you can quick match in that as well and get pugs. And that's crossplay. So PvE is all crossplay. Cross console, you know. PvP though is specifically PC and then console. Now there's been some people like it, some people don't. Most people are on the thing of, well, keyboard and mouse players over controller that's right. But then on the other side, you've got, well, no, it's better that console players aren't in PC games because they get loads of assist stuff. So aim assist, things like that. And there's a lot of things that you could get assists with in this. So I'm actually happy console players aren't in. No offense to console players for PvP. But if you have got things like aim assist and things like that, yes, keyboard and mouse is supposed to be faster. I'm also old. My reaction times are slower. So I don't know, though, whether or not use a controller on PC, you still get the assists. That would be where, if that's happening, people would just use the controllers anyway. They might as well just put everybody together, because at that point, it's already lost, right? But yeah, there will always be people that complain.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective. The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Because I'm weakened, that's annoying. But for balance, it's much better. Yeah, I think it is. Like I say, I am disappointed because it was so short in the story, right? And I paid 80 quid. But I got the season pass with that, which is £35 on its own. So I saved 15 quid in that sense.
The traitors attack our terrain. This is Imperial territory.
But yeah, no, I'm not disappointed I brought it. I'm not disappointed I brought it at all.
The tide of battle has turned in our favor.
What?
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
I love the bulwark, so good.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective.
Banner, ready to deploy.
They're trying to run from me.
Load up. Resources acquired.
The arch enemy has defiled the objective. This is Imperial territory.
Oh, the double kill. Let's go. The DLC going to expand on the story. So they've said in the season pass that so there's going to be game modes. There's going to be new classes. Each season pass. So we got 1 to 4 at the moment. So season 1 to 4, and every season will bring new cosmetic items. So next is Dark Angels. Dark Angels get their chapter specific, like looking stuff. Next, then they haven't confirmed anything else. He knew where I was there, and I'm not marked. That's a bit weird. I'm going for you, mate, and you know it. So that's quite cool, because I'm a Dark Angel, right? As you can tell. So there is expansion. They've already confirmed that they're going to be like adding the Horde mode in season 4. So just continuous, like, you know, which is pretty cool.
The traitors attack our terrain.
For the Imperium of Man.
Flashbang, I can't see a thing. But yeah, like I say, the thing for me at the moment is, do they bring it out quick enough? Is it enough content after the story is so short to keep people interested to keep on playing consistently, right? Because I think they've got a good thing. The PvP is actually really fun. Like, I haven't had this much fun playing PvP for a long time.
Our brothers
Every side, but we'll go for it. I'm just letting my kill count go down now, though. But yeah, look, I enjoy it, man. Like, again, I'm a massive 40k enthusiast, right? So for me, it's right up my street. Like, I can't deny that. Does that make me more biased because I like the company? Well, like the company is a very strong word, right? But like the game, well, you know me well enough to know that I am very despondent with the company, with the thing, but obviously, like, this is not the company to a degree because it's made by a different games company, etc., with their IP, right? But the lore, I love the lore. I love 40k, and it's more normal, right? And I'm not disappointed. I'm not disappointed.
Our banner awaits unfurled.
So they've just lost a couple of people.
And Astartes has died. Honor our chapter's colors.
The archenemy.
How I didn't die there, I do not know.
Armor annihilated to glory.
Oh, we just got screwed.
Objective focus updated.
Where are we? There we go. So yeah. You're just a dreary Englishman, I don't see no angel. Whoa, whoa, we'll get that heresy out here.
Ready to deploy.
This is Imperial territory.
Amplify our banner.
The archenemy has defiled the objective. This is Imperial territory.
Nice. I would hope for you guys that there will be more PvE. Relying on just PvP would be unfortunate. Yeah, so this is the other thing I said as well. There's a lot of people obviously complaining how short the story is. Now, I'm disappointed in it. I'm not complaining about it. It is a bit of a bummer though. But my argument will always be, do you play COD, right? And if you play COD, then you can't say nothing. And that, I'm only taking COD specifically. But any game that doesn't concentrate on the story anymore and concentrates on the PvP only, and you still would quite happily pay 50, 60 pound for it, for like a 6, 7, 8 hour, you know, story mode. Like, especially if you're complaining specifically, right, about this. But that's very, very specific. So, but no, they have already said, so the Season Pass says PvE missions. So whether or not that's main story or just PvE operational content is still a bit, like, don't know. I'm optimistically hopeful that they do like one big story mission. Well, they do one story mission and then a like 3, 4, 5 operational missions with it as well. Because the way I'm looking at the Season Pass at the moment, and you know, is I would like, because they're bringing Dark Angels, are they gonna advance the story by giving a Dark Angel mission and then loads of operations around that to give, and then to earn the Dark Angel chapter uniform stuff, armor, fucking hell, uniform, armor. Because I think, personally, I think they're going to do Dark Angels, Space Wolves, and Blood Angels as the 4-season things. I could be wrong, though, because Thousand Sons aren't in, Emperor's Children aren't in, although Emperor's Children are obviously heretical. I'm trying to think who else isn't in. So I'm pretty sure most of the main legion, apart from that, all the other legions are in. Well, even Space Marines are, Space Wolves are. So I think they'll go non-codex compliant Whoa, my game just crashed. What the fuck? Wow. Well, that sucks. That's the first time that's happened. I guess we'll load that back up then. There's some server stability issues. Not too bad, but annoying more than anything, because you can get around, like, you can sort it out pretty easy. That is the first time it's crashed though. I haven't had it crash on me like that. But yeah, like, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it, Bio. Like, I won't lie. Would I pay it again? No. Would I buy it at a lower price point? Fuck yes. But again, everybody would buy everything at a lower price point, right? But I paid 80 for early access, season pass, and the game. So the game at £60 plus the season pass is £95. So I save £15 there straight away. Because the battle pass or the season pass is $34.99 anyway, right? So would I buy it at a £60 price point with the battle pass? Probably. 80, no. And I know that's only 20 quid difference, right? But 20 quid's quite a lot for me these days. So yeah, nice AAA game, mate. I tell you now, AAA games, mate, these days, they're all the same. Inferno XUV. Dad, what are you doing here? It's been years. Please come back. How we doing, my man? Nice to see you. Welcome on in. I hope you are well today. We are playing some Space Marine. We just had a bit of a we just had a crash. First time it's crashed on me, and I've been playing it for 66 hours. So that's a bit weird. It's the first time it's happened, but I've been hearing pretty much the same from a few other people as well. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Yeah, it is fun, Bio. The one thing that I do fear for it, though, is that because it is a Games Workshop game, and because obviously they hold the rights to it pretty much, right, with the IP and everything, and they gave the IP to the studio to make the game. My concern, more than anything, is that I know what Games Workshop are like with their games. I know what they're like with their sales. I know what they're like with their business plan. You hardly ever see their big games, especially this, like this. Oh, oh, we got chucked into a game. Oh shit. Like ever go cheap or on sale or anything like that. So if they're wanting new people and stuff coming in, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be rough. This was the team I was just on. I've been put back into the same team, but on the other side, I think. Because that dude was somebody I was playing against. Maybe not, but... See, it feels like it. Anyways, I'm tweaking. Are you an actual dad? Yes, I am an actual dad. I have three girls, so... The range on that is actually annoying. Well, this is where we start losing now, but warming up on the old PvP. Give some dad advice to a fella. Give some dad advice. Just do what you think's right, man. That's all you can do. You're gonna get things wrong, but do it with good intentions and with your heart. That is the only thing I can really say. You know what I mean? Like I say, we all get it wrong sometimes. I admit myself, I've got it wrong. But self-reflecting, being able to look at oneself and go, do you know what? Actually, I might be wrong. You know, and actually question yourself is a good thing to be able to do. Ow! I got him already. And yeah, you gotta have a little dad joke book, right? You gotta have a little dad joke book. We're absolutely getting rinsed on this, but I did come in halfway, so it's not my fault. I wasn't here to begin with.
New objective point found.
You're well on your way then, indeed you are.
Imperial Nazis assault our territory. Imperial Nazis assault our territory.
It's worth trying to get him, but I was blinded. Can't wait to get a dad bod, dad hairline, and dad strength when the kid is born. How long until the kiddo's born, Inferno? And, congratulations.
The servants of the corpse god claims the objective.
They're everywhere. I can't. This hammers are really annoying in PvP. They are able to almost stun lock. Well, not stun lock you, but you see how I'm trying to roll away through the hammer? If you try and roll the hammer away, the hammer stops you. Like, it's fucking annoying. Yeah, I can run through other player characters, but for some reason, when the hammer is doing its swing, it's like an invisible wall. It's quite weird. My girlfriend is 4 months in. 4 months, man. Happy days.
Servants of the corpse god claims the objective. New objective point found.
I hate when this happens. 2 and 7. Young parents, I was 22 when I had my first, man. 23 when I had my second. And then 30 when I had my third. You're 19? Fair play, man. Like, not to sound like weird with this, right? But it's common fact, common knowledge that men, take a long time to become men from boys. It took me to my early 30s to realize that, to become like a proper man, right? Best thing you do, and this ain't to sound like pedantic or anything like that, but try to grow up, man. Like, you could be the best 19-year-old going, do you know what I mean? But, and that's in the nicest way possible. Like that knuckle down mentality, like when I was young, when I first had my kids, I was still a boy. I still went out. I still left my missus at home while I went out with my friends. You know, I didn't really think about it. I had this mentality. I go out to work, I come home, dinner should be on the table, all of this, all of that. Like, that's not how it is. That's not how it is. She's at home with baby. She's got baby to deal with. She's fucking knackered. She's run down. Like, you come home, like, it's relationship, right? Relationships are 50-50. Like, some days it has to be 70-30. Some days it has to be 90-10. It doesn't matter who's doing it. Respect for each other is the main thing. You two, that's the big thing, right? The parents being able to respect, talk, deal through their issues without arguing all the time. And that's a very hard thing to do. Just being able to talk and not have triggers because you're hearing something that you don't like. Do you know what I mean? The understanding, being able to sit there and go, okay, I hear you, I see you, I'm sorry. Like, you know, it's very much a backwards and forwards. Some days are going to be bad. Some days are going to be horrible. It's how you come through it. Never go to bed angry. Never go to bed without a cuddle. Never go to bed without just a, you know. So saying I've been doing, and I've worked on this for a while, but I watch a lot of weird stuff. A 6-second kiss every day with your partner. And it doesn't have to be, you know, a snog, tongues or anything, you know, nothing more. But just a 6-second, not pecks on the cheeks. Always make sure you do somehow try and give yourself time. It's like a quality time is very much just time spent together. Quality time, no devices, no TVs, no, like, quality time, doing new things together, enjoying life, like, yeah. Big tip, ignore some of your parents' advice. This is your baby. Go to the parental classes. They do inform you if your life is going to change yet. Honestly, I never went to one single parental class because at the end of the day, it's always a learning curve, right? The only reason I didn't is because I'll be honest, like, I didn't want anybody else telling me how to bring up my kid. I wanted to learn. I wanted to do it my way and make mistakes, because without making mistakes, you never really learn, right? Now, on the same thing, you could say, well, that's a dangerous thing to do, because if you make a big mistake, something bad could happen, right? But I think most people are compass mentis enough not to do that. But yeah, like, seriously, dude, like, just enjoy it. Don't stress, and, like, just try and take it in your stride, innit? You know, and to be fair, at the end of the day, don't listen to people like me either, because, oh shit, I'm stuck, because my advice could be the worst thing to be giving anybody. Like, I've done things my way. I don't mean it's the right way. Like, the best thing you can do is take everything with a pinch of salt when you're told anything, right? From anybody. And make your own judgment. Again, your baby, like Beaver said. So yeah. Dude, I have no problem doing anything. I'll do it because I know it's good for I don't give a fuck what it is. Happy days, man. I say it's not a, like, you know what I mean? It's more a, I think it's a generational thing now. Like, because of social media and all that kind of stuff, I'm very much, you know, the whole thing being out, like, I take some old value stuff, like I like to sit at the dinner table for dinner, no phones, no nothing, no TVs. Like when you're eating dinner, that is the one time where the family should be completely engaged with each other, like things like that, you know. I take all of that right on board, but there are, yeah, like you said, some things that I would never do. But yeah, mate, you got me ranting. By the way, just to let you know, Inferno, I am ADHD, and sometimes when you ask me questions like that, I do rant. So please don't think I'm like, you know, I get very self-conscious that I'm either like personally attacking or talking down to people on them because of my ADHD. So just to put out there, most people know me already by now. The meds I'm on as well make me go crazy sometimes, like, you know. Like, yeah. A lot of parental advice is aimed at making you spend money. Yeah. You don't, to be fair, Beaver, Bio. Yeah, definitely. Well, it's even more important to do the classes. They are free, at least in the UK, and they provide great advice. Well, all parents and kids are different. I just have to find what works for me. Yeah, that's like I said, I never. I never went to any of the parental classes. One would say maybe that's why I got so much wrong. But then I did more things, I got more things wrong relationshiply than I did parentally. But then some could say that ends up being the same thing, right? But yeah. Once they arrive, I dare you to think of what makes Peter Pan fly in the hook without tearing up. Yeah, it makes you very emotional as well. Don't be afraid to be emotional as a father either. I would say that. I guess you don't know. I guess 4 months. You don't. 4 months. What's that? 4, 8, 12, 16. So are you going to be? Are you wanting to find out if it's a boy or a girl, or you're not? Gotcha, bitch. Because it's 21 week, isn't it? Is it the? It's 21 week that you can find out.
Servants of the corpse god claims the objective.
I can't see. Oh, I couldn't get nothing. But I'm at home recovering from an accident. I feel like shit because I can't work. Mate, I haven't been able to work for the last 7 years, so I feel your pain, man. Again, here's one thing I will say, though. Like, this is, again, with the, like, old generational stuff, right? And this is not to put anything on your missus, but so you don't, like, I suffered quite heavily with mental health. This is a free space. I do not mind people talking about mental health, though if people ask if it's getting too much for them, you know, politely, we don't. But for a long time when I was younger, I'm the man, I'm the father, I have to put bread on the table. You know, that whole old age mentality with that is completely wrong. The day and age has changed. But that does not mean that you don't, like, that doesn't mean that you are putting, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Giving up your your thing to look after your family, right? But don't let that in your mind when you can't work put you down because you feel like you can't provide, right? If your missus is a good woman, she'll be there and she'll pick you up and she'll support you. You know, and again, that's the whole thing about good relationships, right? Being able to talk and stuff. Never be scared as a man to talk. I bottled my shit up for nearly 30 odd years and it nearly destroyed me. And it's only with streaming that I talk about it quite openly. I would say that. But you'll be alright, man. What did you do anyway? I crashed my bike and my legs are shit. Ooh. Motorbike, I'm guessing. So my last motorbike accident, I haven't been on a bike since, if it was a motorbike. But yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm glad you're both okay. Yo, Holistic, how we doing? Nice to see you, nice. How we... Sorry we ain't been on recently, by the way, Holistic. Like, everything at the moment is just taking its toll. We keep on meaning to get on. I mean, I am playing a lot of this at the moment, but in the evenings, things are... Yeah, it's just been difficult. It's just been difficult to, like, get on, which is a shame. I did log into the kiddo's account over the weekend to make sure the base doesn't disappear because she hasn't been on because she's banned from devices at the moment. So the base hopefully is still there. I did say hello earlier. Yeah, sorry if I missed you. I didn't mean to miss you. Well, dang. Hope you gave that a good beating. Of course I did. Nice. Both of my... Yeah. But yeah. I say I'm kind of ranting on now, so... I feel... Mate, my kill cam is well bad today.
New objective point found.
Wow, plasma goes through the shield. I've been through enough shit. Dude, she has done a lot for me. I can't thank her enough. I try my best for her. We understand each other like no one else. Always talk about things though, and we never really argue. Dude, mate, like, that's good. I'm happy for you, man. Seriously, like, you got this. You got it, man. You're gonna be alright.
The servants of the corpse god claims the objective. Dark gods reign here.
I know something's chasing me, but I don't know where. But yeah, did you say? Don't apologise at all. Life is about how you get up and brush your shoulders off and keep moving forward no matter what. Keep being resilient, yeah. Like I've been trying to get, like I say, I've been playing this in the evenings, and I've logged in, and I'm like, you know, when you just log a game and you just sit there and you're like, just not today. I've been getting that, do you know what I mean? Like, just sat here. I mean, last night I fell asleep. I fell asleep after dinner and woke up at 11:30, which was wonderful. Not good. You always go full rant, mate. I know, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Every single day. I know. I do rant a little bit, don't I? He asks me stuff like this, though, like... I feel like I have good advice. It's up to you to decide and up to you to tell me if I've actually got bad advice, right? But it's not like I know everything. It's I've lived through this shit. I've done wrong. I've done good. You know, I've suffered. I haven't suffered. I'm not afraid to admit I've been wrong anymore. You know, I've done some silly shit. I just think my experience in life, right? It's quite colourful. Why have I got this? Woo, heavy bolt pistol. I'm level 14. Oh my day, that's a great weapon, but I don't get it on the bulwark. That's well annoying. Oh well. But yeah, I haven't felt a need to cancel you yet, so I believe your advice is okay, Chopper. I was struggling with mental health too since 12 of my friends got into, and now all of it. Oh man. Still losing around. Oh, dude. I'm sorry to hear that, Inferno. So this, in the last 6 months, we had an unexpected death in the family, which was my partner's mum. Just out of the blue. So, but yeah, I'm the same man. Thing is, I'm an empath. Really big. Like, even to this day, I still think about every single person. Like, there's not a day that I can go by without thinking about someone. And my missus, I don't think has really understood it until recently, because we've been talking about how even to this day, even the mention of somebody's name completely puts me over a cliff edge. Like, and that's because I hold all of that with me at all the times, right? So I do understand it, man. I detached myself a long time from my old friends because of a lot of the stuff you're talking about there. And that wasn't because it was happening, but that's because I saw where they were going. And number one, I didn't want to be that. Number two, I just couldn't get through to any of them, right? And that was hard. Like, it upsets me because I don't have a lot of friends, like, in real life. I got one really good friend, my best mate. I do nearly everything with him. We, as a families, because he's got kids, and our families are basically, that is my friend group, right? I do have other friends, obviously. There's a couple of other guys, really good friends as well, close friends, in the same group of people. So it would be wrong of me to say only, like, not say about that as well. There are other really good friends as well. We do stuff together, spend a lot of time doing stuff. But it wasn't until my late 30s that I realized that friend groups when you're younger, like, yeah, some of them you'll know forever, but I didn't really have a lot of friends until a lot later, and finding people that accept me for who I am. I always try to be somebody else, and this is why streaming's been really good for me, because I am me. What you see is what you get. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, I accept it. Like, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm not going to put anything on anymore for anybody. Like, I'm not wearing a mask anymore, you know? There you go, man. Exactly. The thing is, don't go too hard that you actually do worse, though, right? Make sure you're looking after yourself as well, man. It'll get better. You're already working towards something beautiful. Indeed, man. Yikes, man. I hope the future gets better for you. Innit? Stuff like that puts your whole world upside down. It does. It does. I saw my bet. Wow, man.